Step with me into the heart of Philadelphia, a city known for its grit, its passion, and its love for basketball. This isn't just a town with teams. It's a city where every dribble, every buzzer beater, and every cheer echoes through generations. This is Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game, and I'm Brian Post, your guide through the intricate tapestry of college basketball's most enduring rivalries. Today, we unravel the story of the Big Five, a rivalry so unique, so deeply rooted in tradition that it transcends the boundaries of sports. Villanova, Temple, St. Joseph's, Salle, and Penn. 5 schools, 1 city, countless unforgettable moments. Their battle for dominance takes place in the fabled Palestra, a venue so iconic it's called the Cathedral of College Basketball. So, whether you have roared in the stands or just loved the game, sit back as we explore how the Big Five shaped Philadelphia's identity and why its legacy endures. The Big Five was born in 1955, a year when the country was changing and Philadelphia sought to unify its basketball culture. Legendary sports promoter Al Metzer, alongside university officials, envisioned a series where the city's top programs would compete annually, fostering both camaraderie and fierce rivalry. The venue for these clashes? The Palestra, located on the University of Pennsylvania's campus. Opened in 1927. It's a gym unlike any other, where the hardwood seems to hum with history. Its intimate seating means every fan is close to the action, creating an atmosphere so electric, visiting teams often leave in awe or in defeat. In its inaugural year, the Big Five series showcased Villanova's dominance. But it was Temple's coach, Harry Litwick, who became an early icon. Known as the Chief, Litwick revolutionized defensive basketball and led Temple to national prominence during this era. The 1960s and 70s were the golden age of the Big Five. Each matchup was a sold-out affair, and every team brought its unique flair to the court. Villanova's speed and skill clashed with Temple's discipline. St. Joseph's relentless defense matched LaSalle's sharpshooters, while Penn's Ivy League intellect added a cerebral element to the mix. The city's newspapers buzzed with predictions and recaps, but it was the fans who made this rivalry legendary. Imagine it, students camping out overnight for tickets, families divided by allegiances, and the streets alive with school colors. A memorable game, you ask? The 1969 Penn victory over LaSalle, where the Quakers overturned a 20-point deficit in the second half. The fans? They stormed the court, and the city roared for days. The Palestra, with its creaking bleachers and soaring arches, is more than a basketball court. It is a shrine. For nearly a century, it has witnessed triumphs, heartbreaks, and everything in between. Here's a lesser-known fact. The Palestra was the first basketball arena to feature glass backboards, a revolutionary change at the time. And the banners hanging from its rafters? They tell the story of championships won, rivalries fought, and legends created. Even players who have gone to the NBA speak of the Palestra with awe. Julius Erving, one of basketball's all-time greats, once said that playing here was like stepping into history itself. The Big Five is not just about schools. It's about people. Players and coaches who defined an era. There's John Chaney of Temple, whose fiery demeanor and unyielding determination turned his team into a powerhouse. Villanova's Rollie Massimino, a tactician, led the Wildcats to their stunning NCAA championship in 1985. But his roots in the Big Five gave him the foundation to outsmart the nation's best. And then there's Lionel Simmons of LaSalle, whose scoring prowess remains unmatched to this day. Did you know Chaney and Massimino were close friends off the court, often joking about their rivalry over Italian dinners after games? It's a reminder that while competition was fierce, respect always prevailed. Even as conferences realign and rivalries fade, the Big Five remains a beacon of what college sports should be. Community-driven, fiercely competitive, and deeply rooted in tradition. This rivalry thrives because it's about more than winning. It's about identity, a city's pride, a school's legacy, a fan's lifelong memories. Today, the Big Five games may not dominate national headlines, but within Philadelphia, they're as important as ever. And so, our journey through Philadelphia's Big Five rivalry comes to a close. But the story doesn't end here. It lives on in every bounce of the ball, every chant, and every roar from the Palestra's stands. If this tale moved you, share this episode, subscribe to Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game, and leave a review. Let's keep these stories alive together. Next week, we'll head south to Belmont University for the Battle of the Boulevard, where crosstown pride ignites the hardwood. Until then, I'm Brian Post, reminding you that every game has a story beyond the scoreboard. Campus Chronicles Beyond the Game is a JourneyWise Studios production.